This is Bill. This is a quick review of a Dunlop D407. This particular tire is found on Harley-Davidson motorcycles as a stock item. This was a original equipment new tire when the motorcycle was purchased, and this is a review. This particular tire has 16,700 miles on it when it was replaced. You can see right there the little wear bar starting to emerge. You can see the very shallow depth of the tread here versus here on the corners where there's not a lot of course, heavy cornering. Very flat surface from the long highway miles, driven very conservatively. As you can see, barely any wear on the sides. No heavy-duty cornering, so to speak, on this big touring bike. You do have some concern about this tire, though, in that this tire has real problems in its wear, particularly with ridging or cupping. And what you can see with this cupping problem is virtually every one of these sipes on both sides has a low point and a high point. And some of these differences are as much as 3/32 of an inch all the way around. And the problem with that is it makes for a very noisy tire, and it makes one wonder about if this might have been designed a little bit better, particularly with these sipes coming more towards the longitudinal direction of the tire rather than more in a perpendicular direction. There's an enormous amount of force and stress placed right here versus here on the ridge, and the result of that is you get that extra wearing and cupping. Again, particularly in cornering, that ridging and cupping makes for a very annoying road noise, certainly not necessary and certainly able to be designed. The other concern about this particular tire is if you look at it this way, there's very sharp what I'll call ridging, and that is you have a very flat surface from the wear, and then almost, it's not vertical, but a very sharp corner right along this edge right here. Okay, what I believe this tire could have been better designed with, my opinion, is perhaps a little bit softer tread on the outside than even what's there for traction, but certainly even a better compound for higher mileage in the application, because you can. It's a very kind of squared off review. You know, you've got a very flat surface and then a very sharp radius turn. That is, of course, the more wear on the top of the tire that you get, the sharper that gets. And again, so that's been my experience with this particular tire. I'm actually going to go to a different brand of tire because of this cupping problem and this sipe design issue, in my opinion. Of course, the noise issue, what have you. I believe there are tires out there that will serve better mileage, better traction, frankly, a better price, and so on. When the tires that I put on this bike are worn out, the competitive product, I will do a similar comparison. But just looking at the design of this one, and frankly these tires on those of my friends that are also riding these type motorcycles, this cupping problem is very persistent. I've even seen some attempts to reverse the direction of the tire rotation to try and minimize some of this cupping. But that's probably not a very good solution. Again, you can just see that cupping. It certainly presents an opportunity for some better design for these tires. That's it for now. Ride safe.